Hello. I kind of sporadically went live today, so I'll see if anyone comes in. I didn't have any plans to go live, but why not? It's Sunday. I probably won't be live for a very long time, but I just wanted to pop in, see how everyone's doing, see if anyone comes on. Oh, someone's here. Let's see if you say hello in the chat. Let's see what's here. Hi, Love Jones. She says Grand Rising. Hey, Nika. She says, hey, beauty. Hey, my dear. How's everyone doing this lovely Sunday? Hello, Nita. Hey, a better me. She says, greetings. Hello. Oh, y'all are coming in. Again, I know I used to go live every Sunday, but things have been getting a little busy for me. But hey, Diane. She says, hello, everyone. Can't wait to get my order. I am so excited for everyone to get their orders. I feel like the first group of people, a lot of people got their orders like yesterday and, well, Friday and Saturday. And then there's probably going to be like another wave, because I mailed out orders 3 times this week or last week. And so I'm really excited. Um, Greetings from Canada. Hi, Donna. How are you? Oh, Nika, you're making corn soup, so it's going to be about to be a good day. Ooh, yes. I actually just came back from the grocery store. I was going to try and film earlier, but I just didn't get a chance to do it. So I was like, let me run some errands. Um, oh, Diane says mindset tomorrow. Okay, good. So I'm so excited. I cannot wait for everyone to like try the new products. Actually, this week I am still going to do like a follow-up of the herbs for menopause video that I kind of like talked about, like how to utilize those herbs in your regimen. Um, but I also am going to use my new conditioner bar on for the video too, so you guys can have an updated video, because the video I think I posted was like a year and a half, almost a year, I think a year and a half ago. So it's time for a little update. Let's see. My order is supposed to be here on Tuesday. Awesome. I can't wait to try the new leave-in conditioner. I cannot wait for y'all to try it as well. I'm so excited to hear like your thoughts and everything. So, I'll just give it a few. Probably by next week, I feel like everyone should have everything. Hi, Night. And yeah. Hi, baby. Hi. Night's been very, very needy lately. Rosa Friend says, my first time in a chat. I've never heard of corn soup. Sounds good. It's a Caribbean thing. It is really good. And welcome. I mean, if you have any questions like this, we're kind of like really informal with the chat. I usually have some topics I'll talk about, and then you guys can feel free to ask questions or whatever. Which, by the way, y'all, this plant that I got from Lowe's is growing so quickly. I absolutely love it. And I have a new leaf that's actually about to open up right here. I don't know if you can see, but it's so massive. It's like kind of like taking over my little space, and I'm here for it. Hi, Night. Oh, she said, I'm Amira from Oman, and I love to watch your videos every time. Well, thank you. Thank you for coming out and supporting me. Nika said, hey, nephew. You say hi to the baby? I don't know, he's now looking down. But yeah, so last week I did the video on 5 herbs for menopause, and let me know what your thoughts of it. Some people were really, I figured the video was gonna not do as well. That's always how it is when you kind of like jump topics a little bit. But I don't really care about how well a video does, so long as you're getting the information that you need, because I feel like that's who the videos for is for you guys. You guys have mentioned y'all wanted information about herbs for hormonal issues. This week I'm still going to touch a little bit more on menopause and how to utilize those herbs and in your regimen, but I'll be doing it while I use my conditioner bar, so you can see me use a more updated version of it. And then moving forward, I'll probably go over some things like herbs for like cramps, herbs for post you have a baby. Why did my brain just post pregnancy? There's a word for it, but anyways, I plan to do a lot of things regarding like hormonal issues in women, and herbs to help combat that. And it's not going to be only focused, obviously, on hair. So Yeah, postpartum. Thank you, Joyce. I was like, my brain was like, what is that word called? Yeah, postpartum, postpartum. Thank you, thank you. Um, is there if there's any other content you guys do want to see regarding herbs, like feel free to like tell me on the lives or tell me under the videos. I'm this year I'm kind of branching out from just only hair care. Obviously, there's gonna be some stuff for skincare because you guys always, tell me you want skin care stuff as well. Um, I'm also just looking. I all I can see in this video is these grays up here. So I know I probably won't do a henna this week because I just have like a lot of things to do. But probably next week I'll do a henna because this gray is just graying, very much so. Yeah, yeah. Let's see here. Hi, Sharika. She says, Happy Sunday. Hello, all. Hey, dear. Hey, Laurel says, Hey, everyone. Greetings from Jamaica. Hey. Jubilee says, Hi, Michelle. Hello, hello. Also, I want to just make note I don't know why you said Jamaica, and I was just thinking, um, I am going to work on international shipping on the new website. So it's a lot easier to do so. I had like totally messed up the shipping to Canada when I first launched it. I don't know. Let me tell you, Shopify is definitely built for, the shopping experience, but it's so like everything is so niche. Like before I could just like put shipping to Canada and it would pre-populate everything. Like this time I have to like do shipping to Canada. I have to enter individual weights and then I have to go to do the customs forms so it's just like a learning process. So I tell people like if there's something you see, like if I used to do it on my old site, like obviously I want to do it on my new site and more. So some of that was just international shipping, like shipping to the UK, I think uh, Canada, I think Australia, oddly enough, was already like pre-set up. So all the rest I'm gonna roll out, I would say this year, so that those who are in like Jamaica, you said you're from Jamaica, just made me think of it. You have an opportunity to get products if you're in the Caribbean, if you're in the islands, and all of that. So um, it's just doing the customs work for each country and then yeah, I should have it all set up for you guys. So just new things that I want to like roll out, over time. Let's see. Catherine says, Hi, Michelle. I received the creamy leave-in and loved it. Oh, yay. Will you have it in the lavender lemongrass 2 scent? I love the hibiscus scent, but it can be too strong around bedtime. I wasn't planning on making it in any other scent besides the hibiscus scent because it goes with that line. But I'm open to thoughts. I know, look, I try to, when it comes to external scents, it's always one of those things. Like some people love the scent, can't get enough of it, but if you have like sensitivity to certain scents, it's just going to be very strong. I tried to put I don't want to say the least amount, but the minimal percentage for it so it wouldn't be overbearing. But no, I hadn't thought about it. Uh, Nika said, and I mean, if that's something y'all would be interested in, I feel like everyone kept saying they love the hibiscus scent. It's always like one thing. It's like people are like, "Oh, I love this," and then other people are like, "Oh, I love this other scent. Oh, I love this." So, I'm always open to like feedback. Nika said, "You would look so nice with silver hair." I actually can't wait. I think like for me, this like random silver or gray hair is just like sprouting is annoying, but like if it was a full streak, I'd be like, okay, let's let's see where it is. But for now, we about to throw some henna on it. It's very interesting actually. Like, so there's this side, and I have it on this side, but like on this side, it's like further back, like one row back, and then there's like a strip of gray hair. It's very my hair is just doing what it wants to do, and I'm just gonna let it do what it wants to do. So let's see. Just used henna and indigo last night. Love how it makes my hair feel and look. Yes, yes. I actually thought about doing an indigo treatment on my hair. I haven't done. I used to do it every winter. Just sometimes throw in some indigos to give it a more like richer color. Because my hair is actually naturally a sandier brown color, and then adding the henna in it over time, it makes it very like with a really reddish brown undertone. But sometimes I want like jet black hair. I've actually never had jet black hair, so sometimes you want to just switch it up, do a little something different. Also, it's time for me to like wash my hair. Like I didn't shampoo my hair last week, which y'all know I rarely do, but I also didn't work. I didn't really work out last week, so that is why I worked out like twice because we had our show the previous week. So my instructor just had us like kind of take a rest week. So it was kind of nice to not have to like shampoo my hair, but my hair needs it now. Like I don't know how people go a full month without shampooing their hair. I know everyone's different, but for me, like that weekly shampoo is so good. And then like like if I'm not doing it weekly, after 2 weeks, I must shampoo. Like a must. Um Hi Sophia. She says, hi Michelle and everyone. Hey dear. Your skin is lovely. What do you use on your skin? So actually I have I think I have like 3 videos on my skincare routine. Um, but I pretty much just use like my own house shampoo bar as like my cleanser. And then I do masks like turmeric and Greek yogurt. So I if you like Google, not Google, I'll find it and I'll put it in the chat for you because I'm pretty sure I made a playlist out of it, and then you can see what I use. And then I use some serums from Good Molecules, like hyaluronic acid and niacinamide on my face, and yeah, and I use a moisturizer. And here's the playlist. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna drop that in the chat for you so you can see. And I make like an herbal toner for my skin. Basically, the herbs I use help remove like puffiness and help with like skin and like regeneration of like good skin cells. Of what's wrong? So yeah, just watch that. I talk about everything in there that I use. It's just become like second nature for me, and I'm someone who's also struggled with like eczema and so many other skin issues. So I'm always, you know, hold up, what's happening? I'm going to just mute this person. Okay. Sophia said, oh, hold up. Ollie said, good afternoon, Michelle and everyone. Happy Sunday. It's Mardi Gras season here. Oh, I know. I saw all the photos of Mardi Gras. My friend lives in New Orleans, and I was like, man, I miss Mardi Gras. I hope like it's bomb. I hope you have a great time. Sophia says, Michelle, did you cut your hair again? I did not cut my hair. Right now, it's just shrunken and it's in a puff. It's actually in a side puff right now. So, no, I didn't cut it. I know I said every year I cut my hair, but this year I'm not going to cut it. I'm going to see how long I can get it to grow. I'm very proud of myself. This will be my first year, probably since I started my YouTube channel, that I'm going to try not to cut it. Okay. Unless things, let me tell you, and I think is what happens is, and I see a lot of business owners, especially like some of the bigger brands, a lot of times people end up wearing their hair straight or they just cut it because it just gets so busy. And, as much as I'm a YouTuber and I love doing all that, like having extremely long hair right now doesn't necessarily work with my lifestyle. Like this is pretty much a lifestyle lane for me. I let it get back to here and then I cut it. And um, I'm trying to like this time see how I can manage it, and yeah, we'll see. I always laugh because I think about Nika, like she's on here and she's like, I don't know, thigh length hair, and I just could not imagine having that much hair and like spending that much time on it. And I always be like, God bless you, because child, no cut 2023. Yeah, Nika, my mom said the same thing. She was like, stop cutting your hair. Don't cut your hair for 20. I'm like, fine, fine. Let's see where it goes. I'm gonna try really, really hard. I did do a trim last week, 2 weeks ago, 2 weeks ago. Whenever I had a kind of like stretch, a mini stretch, whatever video that was, I had did a trim prior to that. But that's it. I'm only gonna do trims, and yeah, I'm gonna see how I rock out for this year. Uh, Nika said, I swear, all of our hair is brown. It just looks black because it's so dense. Yeah, yeah, I do agree. Even though I don't know, there's this one girl I know, and I feel like her hair is black, but it could be just dark brown. But my hair has always been a very light brown, and I think like whenever I put on like mascara, if I put on like I used to use like a black liner on my eyes, I can really see the difference because it's so bright, it's so brown, and now I have like the henna undertones, and it's like very like I can really see the difference. So let's see. Ollie said, I'm the same. I have to wash weekly. Yeah, usually I do. It's just I don't know how people last 2 weeks a month. I've been scratching my head this all the whole week. I've been like, all right, you should have just washed it. Okay, you should have just washed it. Like, and I probably reapplied some moisturizer to it, and it's just time. It's just time. All right. Donna said, thank you. You're welcome, dear. Julie says, can the new leave-in be used as a pre-poo? You could definitely use it as a pre-poo, even though I'm always like all of those good ingredients, I wouldn't want to like rinse out right away. But I know it has a good amount of slip in it. Um, if you use it to detangle, it works great for that. So I would say it's up to you. I'm someone who's like, I want those ingredients to stay on my hair. But if that's your regimen and it works for you, by all means. Sophia said hi night. Oh yeah. He left me to go lay in the other room. He's not loyal anymore. Onika says it's not that bad. You get accustomed to it. Do you get accustomed to it? I guess you get accustomed to anything and everything. It just becomes part of your routine. Um, we'll see. I mean, look, this is the longest I've made it. This is February, and I haven't reached for the scissors. I haven't even had the inkling. I mean, I had an inkling to reach for the scissors, but I was like, you know what? Why not? Why not? Let's just see. Why not? Sharon says, hello, everyone. Hey, dear. Hi, Kim. She says, hi to Michelle. Sharika says, I can go 2 weeks without washing, even with working out. If I spray it with neem tea, mixture in between. Um, yeah, I really wish, it's because I'm a head sweater. Everything makes my head sweat. And so like the neem and all that, it's helpful. But I would say by day 10, my scalp was like, hello. I was like talking to people on Zoom, just scratching my head. I was like, oh God, like please just go cleanse your hair. But I'll be doing that today. I'm actually gonna do for Tip Tuesday, I'm going to do a wash day and I'm gonna be using the conditioner bar. And then I'll be talking about the rest of like the hormonal stuff with it when it comes to menopause, herbs for menopause. So y'all get to see me at least get a good wash day in and use that conditioner bar. I'm really kind of excited about it. I also um, got I just received them in the mail, some, what do they call it? Like paper things to put it in. Cause I was putting them in like the little plastic slips that I was using for my gloss bars. I feel like that kind of defeats the purpose of being like zero waste product if you put it into plastic to ship it. So I got some like paper slips so that I can put them in just to be more eco-friendly, trying to be more aware of how much plastic and recycle and reuse. I'm also a fan of recycling boxes. So like sometimes y'all see, I'll ship a box, and if I have it lying around and it's big enough, I might ship something in it. I'm all about recycling and reusing, but yeah. Tiffany said I wasn't notified. YouTube be YouTubing sometimes. I don't know why. I don't know what's going on with the whole YouTube algorithm right now, but yeah. Thank you for joining. I'm sure you just popped on and it was like, oh, I'm here. So Sophia said, Michelle, you are rocking a sideshow bob. You wear it well. Love, Michelle. Thank you, dear. Thank you. Yeah. It's like what happened was on Wednesday I went out to this like fashion event. If you followed me on Instagram, I also posted it, cross posted on Facebook in my stories. I had like a red dress on, and everything was like pinned to the side, and I had it all cascading down. But like it was fun for the night, but obviously I don't like to wear my hair down on the side so that it doesn't like rub my clothes. So that's why I kind of got this like sideshow bob thing going on today. A puff to the side, tilted, kind of whatever. Let's see. Sharon says I got the conditioning bar. I can't wait to try it. Yes, yes. I can't wait for all the feedback on it. Does one use the conditioning bar as one would use conditioner? Yes, yes. So I will show you exactly how to use it again. Like I have the old video when I first created it. But this week I'll show you how to use it, and you use it just like conditioner. So What I will say is best when your hair is thoroughly saturated. I'm debating, but I probably will film the video in the shower, even though I'm such not a fan of like filming while in the shower. But to me, I think to really get the best understanding and the best use of it is to use it in the shower when your hair is soaking wet. Or you don't have to have the shower running the whole time, but like make sure your hair is very wet, run it down the thing, and it's the conditioning bar is basically like the first ingredient is BTMS 50, which is a conditioning emulsifier. It's what binds your water and oil phases together, right? When you're making a product. And so, because there is no water in the conditioner bar, the water is coming from the shower stream, the water, under the faucet. So, making sure your hair is wet is like the best thing I can say. So, I think for this week, I will film it in the shower so you guys can see how to use it. You don't have to like, doesn't have to be like crazy, like water just dripping everywhere, but you want to make sure there's enough water and you just run it down the thing. And it has a ton of slip in it. So you'll get to see how to use it properly. Yeah. Damien says, can you make a high quality liquid conditioner or show us how to formulate a high quality product? I cannot read today. We have actually discussed this before. I think with the hibiscus line, I'm going to just do a conditioner with it, a regular liquid conditioner, because there seems to be this enough interest for having one. Like I said, I've always been like a little bit hesitant because I just feel like sometimes they're a waste. But that's my opinion. What a lot of people have asked for just a regular conditioner. So I can definitely make one, and it's really not hard and to make one. And you say high quality product, and that I guess that's like my question in general when it comes to obviously products and ingredients and all that stuff. I always have an issue in using stuff that you're gonna rinse out that fast. Like, I guess my question to anyone who uses a regular conditioner, not a deep conditioner, right? What is the benefit do you feel of having a conditioner that you put on and then you rinse off right away? Like, because there are obviously like some ingredients, right, take time to penetrate depending on like your porosity, all this other stuff, right? If you add heat, things can work even better, right? I just my question, and I think that's why I've always hesitated to just making a rinse off conditioner is what benefit do you see from having a regular rinse off conditioner in general? Catherine says the new hibiscus shaving cream leave-in really helps with detangling. Yay! I breezed through my hair yesterday. I was refreshing my braids. I paired it with the shaving butter, and the butter is like 2 yes. Yay! I love it. I'm so excited. I'm glad you got it already. As I said, I know some people have already received it, and so I'm glad to hear that thing has a ton of slip in it, you guys. That leave-in is probably my new favorite because anything I make new is now my new favorite. Like, I always say it, I refer it to me being like a kid and he gets a new toy and it's like a shiny new toy and I'm like, oh, I love it. It's my favorite. And then I get another product and I'm like, oh, this is my new favorite. But anyways, I'm glad to hear that it works really well. Julie says, any new gloss bar projects in mind that aren't just hibiscus, but other herbs like bringraj, cassia, cedar, etc.? I haven't thought about it again since I did the whole poll last year. Last year when I did the poll for everyone, when I tell you hibiscus was the number one herb in everybody's response, I feel like. And so I obviously have that focused on that, but I hadn't thought about any of the other mixes because there wasn't a lot of other interest. But I could be open to making a new one. Gloss bars are not difficult to make. It's just about whether or not people want it. The herbs that you're mentioning, like the cassia, the cedar, the bringraj, can be very strengthening, especially the cassia and bringraj are very strengthening herbs. I could definitely make another strengthening gloss bar that doesn't have like the henna, right? Even though to me, I think sometimes I don't know, like to me, the omelet fenugreek bar, for some people say it's very moisturizing, and some people say my strength do feel strengthened. And it definitely can feel strengthened. So I honestly haven't thought about it, but it's something that I wouldn't mind polling about. Listen, I'm here for you guys, right? I'm making products for y'all, for me too, because I'm using them up too. But I'm saying like I want you to have products that you want and would use. So I guess that's the other question is like, is there other herbs that you really, really want in like gloss bar form? Um, yeah. And I hear what you're saying. You're obviously saying bring garage cassia cedar. I I had so many issues, and I say this again, like getting cedar from this vendor that I've been working with in India. I just need someone to be consistent. So I will go back with the cedar one because I do like cedar is like it contains some mucilage too. And it can be used as like a cleanser, but also like a conditioner. It has like conditioning properties and it has like film forming properties that stays on your hair. It's such a great herb, and I don't feel like a lot of people utilize it. Okay, Sharon says, I use rinse out conditioners to detangle, need lots of slip. Okay. The benefits for me is to make it soft and manageable. Because as I found rinse off conditioners leave so much behind that some may not need a leave-in conditioner. Oh, okay. Okay, I'm open. Listen, I always say that. Like, I'm always like, teach me something because sometimes I have my preconceived ideas. So I guess like, when I used to use conditioners, I didn't find them to be very helpful. And I think for me, so because I'm so low porosity, having something on there which can be helpful. Like, don't get it twisted. We're not saying it was like trash, but I always found better for me with a deep conditioner. But I get again, I'm open to hearing feedback about it. So that's good to know. That's good to know. So if I do one, you obviously want something with a ton of slip for it. And do you do the regular conditioner and then follow with a deep conditioner, or you just use a regular conditioner and that's it? That's the any of you guys who are using them. Sharika says, so I will say when I do henna and indigo treatment, those rinse out conditioners are helpful to impart moisture and not stress my strands. Oh, okay. Okay. I love this. This is listen, teach me. Teach me. Sharon says, how did your sales go for your new products? Oh, everything went really well. Y'all, y'all came in and y'all showed out. Everything went well. I say I get to have a roof over my head for another month or two. So no, it went really well. Y'all definitely came out and I appreciate you guys. Give me feedback on everything on the site, on checkout or whatever, the products. I appreciate y'all. Damien says, I made a conditioner with Mbunu and it turned out so good. Maybe this can be an option. Yeah, so Mbunu is really good. I always say this. I tend to deal with herbal extracts extracted in a lab. When it comes to Mbunu, I have not found an herbal extract that is formulated from a lab. So the issue, and I say that to say, like when you're making a DIY product for yourself, for your own home, it's fine because when you make teas, when you make Mbunu extract from water and agitating it, those expire so quickly, right? When you make a tea, it expires quickly, even if you're using a natural preservative, even if you're using a chemical-based preservative. The best way to use products in like especially for me like manufacturing is to get the herbal extracts, right? They're extracted in a lab, they're extracted chemically or through heat or distillation. There's different processes for it. um, Sometimes through alcohol distillation, sometimes through glycerin distillation. I love Mbunu, but I need someone to make an extract from it so that way don't have to worry about how long the product is going to last. Because what's going to happen, and I always have issues with this, if I make a product like Mbunu, I'm going to then need to test it out for extended period of time, right? It could be 6 months, 8 months, whatever. We're going to do testing to make sure that there's not too much bacteria in it. And you need time for that. You should do that anyways. You should do testing regardless if it's, you know, an herbal extract or not. But the herbal extracts that you purchase in the store are already preserved with a certain amount of things. They usually have a time frame of which they're viable for. When you're just mixing a tea, when you're just mixing Mbunu like leaf stuff, you don't know. So a lot of that, you guys are like, you have to just do manual testing or send it to a lab to do testing over time. Um, I would love to use Ambunu because I think it's so bomb. Ambunu, I would love to use, and I actually found the yucca cactus. I found the herbal extract of yucca, and I was like, ooh, that would also be really bomb together because it also creates that gelatinous. I don't know if you remember that video I did. Oh, probably a while ago. But I was using Ambunu. I was using the yucca cactus. I used the actual cactus pad, and then I found the actual like the flower, and I made a super bomb slippery conditioner. And it was, oh my god, it was amazing. Um, so I have now found the yucca herbal extract. If I can find me an Mbunu extract and still have all that gelatinous stuff, I got y'all. I got y'all. Um, she says, yeah, I do follow up with deep conditioner. Okay. Nika says, but also remember the majority of those rinse outs were made for straight hair. What we make or would make is designed for our hair and us. Very, very true, Nika. Very, very true. And I feel like maybe that is like my own, like, I feel like I used to use stuff and it just, and nothing ever worked for me when I was prior to me. And not nothing, but very few things. And even when I feel like when Shea Moisture was before Shea Moisture, I don't want to say sold out, but before Shea Moisture got bigger, their products worked very well. And then after they got bigger, I really don't know what happened. Um, and I'm saying all that to say because I used to use their products and everything, and it used to work out a little bit better. But real hit and miss, real hit and miss. But I feel you. If I formulate one, I'll definitely make sure it works for us. Sharon said, "Congrats, glad to hear that. Thank you, dear." What are your thoughts on Brahmi? Is it more on the strengthening or moisturizing side? And what do you tend to mix it with? So Brahmi to me is very strengthening. Brahmi and Bringraj, I would say, are more of the strengthening herbs. Um, when I used to use it before, I would actually infuse it in an oil and then use that on my roots. Brahmi has great for like strengthening the hair follicle, like down at the root level. Um, really, really good for that. So if you use it, I would use it with something more conditioning so you have some balance, like maybe Brahmi and aloe, Brahmi and amla, maybe Brahmi and slippery elm. Oh, sorry. I just remember Rissy said, "What do you mean you don't know why Shea Moisture is trash?" Huh? I do know why. I was trying not to be like too whatever, but I know why. When you change ingredients and you use poor ingredients from what you used to use, products just don't be the same. That's really why. That's why. That's what I meant by that. Uh Okay, Rizzy said, I'm so late. Hi, y'all. I missed y'all. Well, come on in, sis. I hope y'all are nice and hydrated. We are definitely hydrated. Diane said, are you still considering making a defining gel? Yeah, I'm actually working on the gel and the shampoo for the hibiscus line. That will definitely, my goal is to get that out. I'm not gonna set an exact time frame, but I will say before summer. So at least by the summertime, y'all will have a bomb gel for yourselves. I'm trying, let me tell you this. The biggest issue, of course, I can use the same products that everyone else has, but I don't want to make a gel that everyone else has. I want a gel that um, is different. And I am not a fan of some of the ingredients that are in some of these gels that create that like jelly texture. Um, so I've been kind of playing with a few gels, a few ideas of it, and trying to see how it layers well with other products, right? So not even just well, obviously my products, but if I just use the leave-in in the gel, the leave-in hibiscus stellar in the gel, the twist cream in the gel, the leave-in, I like to play around with stuff to make sure that you're not getting like excessive flakiness or it's drying over time, but yeah, I'm definitely my goal is to have that both of them out. My goal is to drop them both together out definitely before the summer. So if I could have it by April, that would be wonderful. But I'm also not going to make myself feel crazy if it doesn't happen. So yeah, I actually started. It's very interesting because I'm not really a big sorry, this plant. I'm not really a big gel person prior to like maybe this past year. Like I would use it periodically, but this past year I used gel like in the summertime, which I had not done before so much. And I was like, oh, I get it. I get it. I guess before I just never really was a fan of it, and so until you start using it, you're like, "Oh, okay, okay." Like, besides to, like, slick down some edges, even though y'all know my edges they be doing whatever they wanna do, and I personally don't care. Uh, okay. Donna says, "I use regular conditioner for detangling. If I had a deep conditioner that did the same thing, I would probably forgo the rinse out conditioner." Yeah. And I think, like, for me, that's why I use my deep conditioner, the Onala one. I use that because it's really thick and it has a lot of slip in it. So I just use it as like my detangler. I use it as my conditioner. And but again, not everyone does that. So Nika says Shea Moisture has always been trash. What do you mean you don't know? Oh, okay, okay, I'm a hush then. I started to say something. It's okay, y'all. I be trying not listen, one thing about me, I be trying not to bash too many other brands. There's a lot of things I can say about a lot of brands, but yeah, yeah. Shea Moisture. I feel like at one point Shea Moisture was good, but as soon as they went public, I don't know what happened. I know what happened. I keep saying I don't know. But there was a few companies that did that. I think like a lot of people, as you guys always say to me, like if you ever get big, like please don't ever change your formulas because that's generally what happens. As soon as they go public, or someone buys them out, um, they lose full control or they have I don't know, they don't have the majority vote. And so they don't get to say what goes into products. Now, I know like the other person who has a similar product to mine, my L, I know when she did her merger, uh, she supposedly said she's going to keep the products the same. And so, I always say that I like Courtney from, what was her brand? I can see it in my head. She also still has control over what goes into her products. So will it always be that way? Who knows? Will people? That's I think sometimes like people they buy out like other brands buy them out and then they don't have any say. So those good products, those good ingredients, the herbal extracts or whatever I'm using, they just find other fillers and makes the product cheaper and they keep the same price, which is very interesting to me. Like, oh, I used to pay $20 for something because it was all of these good products and ingredients. And now it's trash in there and the price is still the same. Anyways. All right. Thank you, Diane. Black Scuba says, "Hi everyone. I use rinse out conditioners for pre-poos only." Oh, okay. Okay. Shrink says, "Don't forget to hit the like button. Thank you." Risa said, "Hydrate, hydrate, hydrate." Black Scuba said, "I make my own gel with flax seeds. It's great sealing and moisturizing." Yeah, and that's great. And that's like I said, I feel like this past year was a year I used gel the most, and a lot of it was the flaxseed gels that I make. I was making a flaxseed and the sea moss mixed gel, or the flaxseed and marshmallow root with the slippery elm. Um, Great gels you can DIY, and I get if you want to buy one that also works bomb too. Because that's the thing, like I can't sell to you guys a flaxseed gel, right? And I'm telling you, if someone is selling you a flaxseed gel online, just be really, really careful because it's really hard to preserve that. Like very, very difficult. It's fine if you're using it up within like 2 weeks, keeping it in the fridge. But beyond that, it's very difficult to keep it. And even sometimes, if y'all can't see the bacteria in it, there's still bacteria in it thriving and being gross. And so, like, just be very careful about what people sell you out here. Nikki says about other brands, the uproar about that P&G buyout. Yes, yes, I saw. Rissy says, "Don't sell to the please out." I know what you're talking about. I won't. Darn, I don't said it anyways. You didn't. You said it. It's okay. It's okay. I'm not. I'm not. I'm here. Y'all got me, guys. My goal is like if I can just build my empire big enough, and then I just have people work for me, and that's that. Like, but that way I have full control over everything, so we don't have to worry about no selling out because we're not doing that over here. Um, I don't mind companies selling, just don't charge me quality ingredient prices for trash ingredients, right? And that's kind of what I was saying, Sharika. Like a lot of times they switch out the ingredients that were like bomb, and then they keep the prices the same. And it never. I'll tell you this: synthetic, man-made, and I'm a big advocate. Obviously, there are things that you benefit from synthetically, right? But if you can keep the herbal extracts, if you can keep the natural things, like those things are so bomb. And yeah, to me, that matters more than just a cheap product, right? Um, the real source says, me too. I use rinse out conditioners as a pre-poo detangling before washing. Tresemme is affordable with slip, and I don't mind if it goes down the drain. Kim said the main choice. Yeah, the main choice. That's who it was. Risty said, check those Tresemme ingredients. Yeah. Black Scuba says, I have to try flaxseed mix with slippery elm or sea moss for gel. Oh, you'll like it. I think it's really, really great. Some of them have more hold, some of them have more moisture. So you can play with different mixes. If you look at like some of my past couple of videos I have on like our tea challenge. I don't know why I did air quotes because it definitely was a tea challenge. I have a couple of videos where I show you how to mix it with the slippery elm and the marshmallow root. I have an older video where I show you how to use the sea moss gel, as as a hair gel. That's what I should say. Don't sell it to them. Nika's crazy. Don't sell it to the moon crickets, the 8x11s, the liberation. Why is Nika like this? Anyone? Yeah, no. Y'all got me here. Y'all got me. Richie said I'm screaming. All right, you guys. Like I said, I wasn't gonna stay on long. I have a lot of things I want to get done today, and one of them is washing this hair and filming. Let's see. If you have any other questions or anything, just put it in the chat and I'll try to answer that. But I'm probably going to head out and film the videos. Thank you guys for always supporting me. The real source says, really, Tresemme ingredients are problematic. Thanks for the head up. I'll definitely check. Yeah, definitely check. Be really careful about certain ingredients. I was just thinking about the website that you can check up ingredients on. What is that? Oh, it's called here, actually. I'll just drop the website in the chat for you. You could just continue to the site. Why you gotta have pop-ups? Just continue to the site. My goodness. All right. So this site I use to like look up ingredients and stuff. Sophia said, bye, beautiful Michelle. Bye, Sophia. Do you know what our next challenge is? Is there a new challenge coming soon? Oh, so y'all ready for a challenge? Y'all ready for a new challenge already? I'm open to ideas about what you would want for a new challenge. Let me know. I'll probably put a poll in the Facebook group. So if you're not on the Facebook group, definitely join us over there. But yeah, what are you guys interested in? I feel like you guys always love like the tea challenge and all that. And I can always integrate certain parts of other challenges into a new challenge. So just let me know. Sharon says, have a great week. Thanks again for adding to your brand. You're welcome. You're welcome. Shrika says, thank you for all you share. We appreciate you. Have a great week. Thank you so much, dear. Judith says anti-grain challenge. Ooh. This is the Facebook group is great. Oh, thank you. I'm going to try and be more active on there. Like whenever I have a sale, and I feel like the last couple of months, I've just been so consumed with getting my website switched over. But I'm going to try and be a little bit more active on social media again. Even like my Instagram, I hadn't been posting like one or two posts. Like it's been real dead. It's been real quiet over there. So, I'm about to be back. Carla said there's also an app called Think Dirty to check up ingredients. Right. There is. That's also good too. So check out that, you guys. If you guys want to know about ingredients and stuff, definitely check that out. If you don't have anything else, this plant is now leaning on me. It's my baby. I will see you guys on Tip Tuesday. Again, thank you for coming in and supporting me. Give it a second because I know there's always delay. Y'all be typing stuff and I can't see it. I don't know why. All right. I don't think there's anything. So, oh, thank you. Oh, you're welcome. You're welcome. Thank you, Ida. Bye, Diane. Bye, KV. So appreciate you. Appreciate y'all too. Have a good rest of Sunday. Do something for yourself. If you haven't, take 10 minutes out, relax, meditate, enjoy. If you're off tomorrow, I hope you enjoy being off tomorrow. I'll be working on your orders. Bye, everyone. Bye, bye, Zoe.